You should have seen the look on your face when that girl's husband walked up to you and said, "I'll take a dance with my wife now if you don't mind."
She certainly was very beautiful, Clive. She seemed to take great pleasure in your company.
The pleasure was short-lived, Marie.
You were just lucky he didn't pleasure you right in the eye.
She wasn't wearing a wedding ring. And she certainly didn't seem to mind.
I don't know, Clive. Do you think it looks good for a Mountie to be out stealing other men's wives?
Must admit, Marie, I was happy having you all to myself while Clive was off making a fool of himself.
Thank you, Jack. I don't think that town will have us back, do you?
After Clive's behavior? I doubt it.
Right through the heart. Clean hit.
Well, Craddock, looks like we're even. In fact, I'd say I was a little ahead of the game.
Art, he's still breathing.
What? You told me you were the best long barrel in the territory. That's what I paid for.
If he ain't dead, he's close to it.
Head for the old trapper's cabin. Hang on, Jack.
Be all right. You're a tough U.S. Marshal, huh?
Jack? Jack! Jack!
How's he look, Marie? Come on, guy.
Don't look good.
Why don't you let me decide? Where are you going?
I'm gonna put the horses under cover.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Yeah, take cover!
They found us.
I don't have anything I need here, not even bandages. Clive! We have to get him out of here.
What are we supposed to do, Marie? There's 3 men out there.
Jack! Jack Craddock!
It's been a long time, but I'm here for you now. Remember me?
Art Halton? I'm not interested in you, Redcoat. Or you, lady. Just the Ranger.
Art Halton. I put him behind bars when I was with the Rangers. I always said he'd get me. Oh, I'm the only one he's interested in. Let him have me.
Forget it, Craddock. This may be your jurisdiction, but I'm making the decisions.
I'll let you walk out of here. My word. I just want the Ranger.
Can't stay in there forever.
You know, Art? Keeping them in there ain't a bad idea.
What?
Those two both work in Bordertown, don't they? Well, I'd say that makes it easy pickings, don't it?
I don't need no complications. I just want Craddock.
Well, you'll get him. And a little pocket change besides. I've got some news about your lawmen. You want to see them alive again? You listen up.
Corporal's horse just came in. Where are they?
All you need to know is where to bring the money.
Money?
Yeah, money. Collect up all your cash and valuables. About 8 miles down the North Road, there's a trail. Leave it there. Any questions?
When?
2 hours after sunup.
You think he's serious? What do you think, MacWherther?
Well? Looks to me like we're gonna be rich men.
Marie. He isn't gonna last without any help, is he?
No.
You know what to do with this. Use it. Cock it back halfway to reload. There's plenty of ammunition here.
Clive, what are you doing?
He needs help. You said it yourself.
No! You can't leave me here. You can't.
Well, what do you want me to do? Stay here and watch him die? They won't even know that I'm gone. They'll think I'm still in here with you.
You don't know that. They could see you. They
He's my
could.
friend. I have to do everything I can to save him. Now I need you to be brave. All right? Can you do that for me?
Just be careful. I don't want to lose you.
You won't. I'll be back. You rest easy.
I just want you to know, in case I ain't here when you get back, enjoyed our turn together.
You'll be here. You got the best doctor in Canada looking after you. I'll be back before morning.
You'd better be Clive Bennett. Don't worry. You'll be back in that pigsty called home before you know it.
Look, I know you weren't looking to kill the Mountie, but it's done. Come on, Halton, cheer up. Look, I left Craddock for you. If he's still alive...
He's alive. If he weren't, they would have thrown his body out by now.
Craddock! Tell me, what's a man think about when he's dying? I'd ask your friend out here, but, he's past being able to answer.
Why don't we take him now?
No. I want him to suffer.
You sure this is all in the money from the bank?
I know I have a reputation as a skinflint, but I would not endanger their lives. It's all there.
So, who's taking it out to them? Somebody's got to do it.
Well, if you're so all-fired brave, why don't you do it?
I just might.
Oh.
Stop acting like children. This is serious.
I still say we should send a rider out to Fort McLeod for troops.
He said sun up tomorrow, not next week.
Got the money together. Good.
Are you planning on going out there alone, Mr. Stanton?
Well, to tell the truth, Lamb, I'd rather not.
Who's volunteering? Any of you coming?
Look, you don't think once they've got the money, they're gonna let them go, do you? I thought these people were your friends.
How can you turn your back on them? Don't Jack and Clive and Marie mean anything to you?
Sally, I don't have the skills to go up against armed men. None of us do. We're law-abiding folks.
Slide that money out of me, Zach.
Mr. Stanton.
I said give it to me. I'm just showing you decent folks what life is gonna be like without lawmen. And be rest assured, there's plenty of men out there that'll make me look like I walk in the woods.
You finished with your dramatics, Archie? I'm a banker. Liam cuts hair. What good are we?
I know, Wendell. But you're the only chance they've got.
What are you doing?
Giving you the only chance I can.
No, I won't let them have you as well.
They may be lying about Bennett. Trying to throw a scare into us. It's him, ain't it? I saw your face when he went down. I once thought you and me. But for you, it's him, ain't it? I could have changed, Marie.
I like you the way you are, Jack. Preferably with more blood in you. Yeah. Don't tire yourself. Shh.
No, I gotta say this. I just want you to know. I just want you to know that I loved you. I love you, Marie.
I say we take him now.
No need. She'll come out soon enough. Hunger, thirst, maybe even the smell. Why don't you go pick up your bonus money?
Two shots means we got it.
Marie.
What is it?
If we get out of this, will you marry me?
As soon as they put walls on the church.
Really?
Yes.
You know, a little more resting. I think I can handle them hombres.
That's good. That's good.
Lady, you really got what it takes to kill a man? I got no call to hurt you. I just want him.
I'll get Liam to put you in the wagon and take you back to Bordertown.
No. Hey, Clive.
I said no, Archie.
Oh, all right, boyo.
You're the professional here. You got any ideas?
You got any weapons? Throw them down now.
You bring everything?
Yes. Where are they?
Money first.
It's in the back.
Let's see what you brung us. What's this?
The doctor's rug, all the way from Persia. A valuable item.
One of us should have been riding point back there. We were sloppy.
We were lucky.
You consider this lucky? You know, Clive, I asked her to marry me.
What?
When I thought I was dying back there, I asked Marie to marry me.
What did she say?
She said yes.
Well, you know, people say a lot of things they don't normally say in the heat of the moment. She probably said yes just to keep you alive.
Oh, yeah? What makes you say that?
And the way she kissed me?
Yeah, well, maybe she did that in the heat of the moment, too, huh?
Hey, if it makes you feel better to believe that, you believe that.
Look, I ain't finished this conversation, Corporal.
You gonna hold her to her promise?
No, but I got a proposal for you.
Not me, too.
Oh, I'm serious. The way I figure it, neither of us is gonna get anywheres with her if we keep stealing each other's thunder.
So what do you suggest?
Well, I think one of us should court her for a spell, and if that don't work out, then it's the other man's turn. What do you say?
All right. Who goes first?
Well, considering it was my idea...
No way, Craddock.
What's the matter, Bennett? You afraid?
Of you? The only thing I'm afraid of is if you court her first, you're gonna scare her off men for the rest of her life.
How soon before you get well enough to get out of my sight?
Not soon enough.
I've been thinking. What this town needs is a curfew.
You think so?
Less people on the street, there'll be less trouble.
And less business in the saloon.
Fewer haircuts.
Not much good for the livery business.
Is that all you three think about is money? I'm speaking strictly from the point of view of the lawman.
You know, being a lawman doesn't seem that challenging. You think those two were fooling us all along?
Yeah, I thought of that. Think we should keep them all?
We'll give them one more year.
They don't ask for a raise.
Hang on, we have to unhitch the horse.
Move, settle down, settle. Get the baggage down.
What are you doing here, boy?
Stage is coming in.
This is my room. It's off limits. You don't come in here, you understand? Weather's still ugly?
Oh, getting uglier.
Yeah, well, you go get some blankets, and they'll be overnighting. Well?
Well, I was wondering if you could give me what I'm owed.
How long have you been here, boy?
4 months now.
You forget our deal?
No, I remember. But see, I got a letter from my ma. My little brother, Billy, well, he ain't doing so good, and...
You get paid after 6 months, not a day before. Now go get them blankets, and then hide everything else that could be stolen. You never know what unsavory types are on the stage.
All right, folks, make your way inside. This is where we stop till the storm blows out.
know the weather.
Lost in the country.
Charles, you are the one who wanted to visit our daughter-in-law. Remember?
You know, it's funny how these horses always get riled up before a storm.
I don't know what they're so skittish about. They don't have to spend the night with old Harrison.
How do you tolerate it, boy?
Oh, I need the money.
From Harrison? Well, don't count your money before you get it. I hear he fired the last man the day before his salary was due.
That fool deserved it. He signed a deal where he wasn't to get paid till 6 months was up.
$1.50.
What?
$1.50 a board.
I already paid for transportation. From Helena to Bordertown.
You didn't pay for that roof. If you want to stay outside under the stars, that's okay. But I don't reckon you'll find that too pleasing. Not with that wind coming up.
Pay him, Charles. Psst. Where do we sleep?
You're looking at it. You two. Or are you the type that reckons your good looks are gonna pay your way?
Were you ever a waiter in Paris?
What are you doing there?
Castling.
Who said you could do that?
It's a rule. I don't have to cheat to beat you.
You didn't tell me nothing about no castling. That's cheating as far as I can see.
Where's Marie?
Helena, she's due back today.
What's wrong?
Mrs. O'Brien is just about ready to give birth.
New Bordertowner. Good.
The child has to be delivered first, Corporal.
Is all this really necessary?
Well, the storm in '79 was so bad it scared the trees right out the ground. It's necessary. Of course, you're a foreigner. What would you know?
Charles, we are in a new country. You should try to be friendly.
I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to visit my son's grave. That's all.
How can you tolerate him?
His bark is worse than his bite.
That may be, but it's the bark we have to listen to.
Folks in Helena finally run you out?
Hardly. But they did suggest that I had overstayed my welcome. Mind if I rest out the night?
$2.
This place truly is disgusting.
I sure wish Marie had made it back tonight.
What is this?
What's it look like, Bennett? It's a plate.
What's in it?
Could be beans.
She's gone into labor.
You can handle this, right, Sally?
Well, I suppose if, don't either of you have any experience with this?
No, not a whole lot.
I'm not sure I can handle this by myself.
Don't underestimate yourself, Sally.
Marshal, it really is awful in here.
I'll take a card.
Must be holding a fistful. I'll take 3.
Come on, Charlie, place your bet.
Have some of Mr. Harry Anderson's tonic. It'll keep you warm and guaranteed to take away all that's troubling you.
4 bets to you.
Suzanne.
What was it Mr. Darwin said? About adapting, my dear.
Beautiful.
You ain't played a hand through all night. I don't get you, Harrison, especially with all the money you got stashed around this place.
Who's been telling you that?
It's Legend Harrison. You're the miser of the whoop-up trail. Billy Reynolds told us the sound of you counting your money kept him awake all night.
Well, it's a lie. Ah. Come on, let's see what cards you got.
Ha! First hand I won in a year.
Everyone ante in. 1 draw.
I don't know what it will take away, monsieur, but I know what it will bring. A hangover.
And how would you know that, ma'am?
My daughter-in-law is a doctor, monsieur.
And if you'd like, I'd be happy to analyze your remedy's properties.
That sounds like a fancy word for stealing, ma'am.
Come on, Charlie, sit down. Let's get this here game rolling.
It's your bet, Harrison.
Take a swig of this here, Charlie. Take that sour expression off your face.
You want in, I'll stake you. It'd be lonely for a young man out here. Surprised you don't make the odd appearance in Helena.
I can't afford Helena.
$2.
Dealer folds.
I'm out.
I'll take 2.
You in?
Yes, I'm in. I see you 3.
Please, sir, stop. You haven't won all night long.
Until now.
Here's your 3 back at you. Full house. Ladies over lords. That's enough fun for one night, gentlemen.
Please. Another game.
Fat chance for her.
Bennett, put them things down.
You better take a look.
get a woman.
Craddock? Craddock! Hello. What were you doing out there? Where'd you stash it?
What are you talking about?
Mr. Harrison's money's gone!
What are you doing outside?
I was making sure the horses was all right. What, does old Harrison think I stole his money?
Mr. Harrison isn't thinking anything. Found this in him.
Well, maybe you should ask a foreigner about it. It's his knife.
Hey, over here.
See? You killed him. You stole his money and you killed him!
I didn't do it.
Please trust him.
It's his knife. The money was in his bags. You got 5 seconds to tell me where the rest of the money is, or you're a dead man.
No. Let him go.
Now, ma'am, just put down the gun.
Get your hands off him.
Get in the bedroom.
O'Rourke, what are you doing?
I ain't gonna let you kill him, Marty. Now put your guns on the table, everybody, and get in the bedroom.
You won't get away with this, you double-crosser.
What are you doing?
Let's make sure they don't disturb us. Get the table over here.
Hi.
Say hi, it's the Marshal.
Why didn't you tell me it was your knife?
You too. You think I did it?
No, I don't, but...
No, but you suspect me.
Charles, calm down. I didn't say that.
What can we expect from a girl who dragged our son here?
What are you talking about? Jacques and I were deported after the Commune.
Yes. But you chose this place. Jacques wasn't strong enough to live here.
He's in his grave and you're still criticizing him. Even if we weren't deported, Jacques would have left.
Sit down, both of you. Take his advice.
Clive. I think you ought to let the mother hold it for a while, no?
Holding a little baby like that, it's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, it is.
Marie's probably back. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I suppose so. Probably nothing more than a broken wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you tired there.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'll get you to Bordertown.
Oh, Mr. Oak, thank you.
Just get your stuff on that stage. I'm not sure how long that door will hold them. I'll just check and make sure they're secure.
Marie, I'm sorry about last night.
Jacques' death hurt me too, but blame will not bring him back. Now, please, get inside. Both of you.
Double thrust!
You gonna come after me? Let's go, they've broken out!
That's for cheating me, partner!
Yeah!
Now get off the stage, lady!
Yeah!
Stop it! I'll check on Marie.
Hurt.
I'm all right.
You saved our lives. How could I ever thank you?
Remember, there is still someone alive who loves you. He said he was taking the horses.
But they were in it together, weren't they? Cross double.
No, double cross.
Double cross? Oh.
Yes, it would appear so, ma'am. You'll be all right?
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it?
You stood by me when I didn't deserve it. Why?
We share something. We both love Jack. This is where he and I lived, in all its glory. Your son was very happy here, Charles. He truly was. He helped build this house.
He was always so clumsy.
Not here. Here he was a pioneer. One of the first to make a life in this country.
My son built this house.
He's in perfect health. You did quite a job, Doctor.
Northwest Mounted Police, ma'am. We always get our man.
Did you help Jack?
I did my part, yep.
You did your what?
I said I did my part. Hey! This is Duffield! Hey, Sally! What in tarnation are you doing in there?
There's a child staying here, Marshal. Let's see that he has the best chance for a long and happy life.
Now, hold on a goddamn minute. This is my favorite shirt. Hey!
Are you going to the dance next week?
I might.
With the gentleman you have been seeing?
I don't know.
Oh.
He has called on me, though, 3 times this week.
Oh. You know what they say, Sally? 3rd time lucky. He would make a good husband.
Well, at least he'd make a skinny one.
Here he comes.
What?
Mrs. Duffield? Sally?
No, I'm not near ready.
You look fine, Sally. Good day, Mr. MacWherther.
Hello, Mrs. Dumont. Sally?
Hello, Wendell.
I wonder if I might speak to you in private?
Oh, sorry.
What is it?
I've just received a letter from my superiors in Helena. I have to foreclose on your boarding house. I'm sorry. Bennett.
Taking another shot at it.
Can't fault him on persistence.
Yeah, it's something, I suppose.
Hello, Miss Simpson. You're even more beautiful today than you were yesterday. I found these rocks in Dead Man's Creek. I only wish they were emeralds.
Could you excuse me, please?
I was wondering if you would allow me the pleasure of escorting you to the harvest dance?
I don't think so, Trevor.
I see. Well, if you reconsider, I'd be honored to take you.
That took about 30 seconds. Yep. That boy needs some expert guidance. Andrews, get over here.
How did you get into all this trouble?
My parents were ill, so I borrowed against my mortgage. I know I shouldn't have, but what else could I do? And now I owe $300.
Can't you come to some arrangement with Mr. MacWherther?
My beau? I doubt it. I've missed my last 3 payments. It's just gone past the point of no return. Marie, I think I'm gonna leave Bordertown.
Why? You have friends here. A job at the general store
and no roof over my head. This boarding house is all I have.
We'll find a place for you to live.
You don't understand. I won't stay here as a failure.
It sounds like you're giving up.
Does it? Mm-hmm. Will you have your general store and your medical practice? You walk in my shoes before you judge me. Marie, could you just leave me alone for a little while?
You have to understand, it's the bank's policy. We cannot permit loans to go unpaid.
This is more than a loan. This is Sally Duffield.
The board and Helena, she's just red ink.
Hasn't she been more to you than that?
You think I'm not trying? You think this helps my attempts to court her? I've been instructed to put the boarding house up for sale immediately.
So that's it.
If Sally can raise the funds to cover the default, she will be able to keep her property. If not, well, perhaps the bank won't find a buyer.
Yes. Of course.
Andrews, in case you ain't noticed, this here's the West. How are you in the saddle? Because there ain't no better way to charm a young lady than taking her for a nice, pleasant ride in the country.
What's going on here?
Craddock's trying to teach young Andrew how to get Sarah Simpson's hand.
Look, first thing in the morning, we'll start the riding lessons, all right?
Thank you, Marshal.
That's all right.
If you want to win a woman's heart, Trevor, the best way to do it is to be yourself.
I'm not having much luck with that strategy. Thank you, ma'am.
Did you hear the news?
I'm at the end of my rope, Zach.
Yeah, well, I figure maybe Sally Duffield feels the same way.
I'm doing what I can. Why can't you give her a job in here? If she could raise enough capital...
I can't afford it, Wendell. I can't. Not exactly rolling in money from this here saloon, you know.
I just hope the bank will let this lie. That old boarding house isn't much of an investment. Is there a Wendell MacWherther in here? Over here.
Ah. Mr. Clutch and Helena sent me.
Is this the structure for sale?
It most certainly is not.
Oh. I understood that your bank is handling the sale of a hotel here.
Yes, but it's not really a hotel. It's just a simple boarding house.
Show it to me. Come on, show it to me.
Are you sure? I've never been on a horse before.
Never fear, Sarah. I know how to handle horse flesh. Jack Craddock and I have ridden a few in our time. Don't be afraid.
All right.
Just put your foot right here. That's it. Stay calm.
Oh, I like this.
Hold on to me, Sarah.
Sarah! Oh, Corporal. You truly are a savior.
Ma'am? Sarah, you all right?
I heard one man caught his death from pneumonia in here. We had to shim up this wall. Apparently, there's a standing wager in the saloon as to when it will fall down.
The asking price is $700, isn't it?
Good.
And draw up the papers, sir.
Are you sure? I know for a fact there's a saloon in Gold Creek.
Mr. MacWherther, this is just what I'm after. Once I take out a couple of walls, I'm gonna put a bar in there, and I'm gonna put a little stage over there. Oh, this is perfect. Well, hello. You must be Mrs. Duffield. My name is Tobias Winslow. I'm sorry to hear about your troubles, but then one person's misfortune is another's gain.
Have the papers been signed yet, Mr. MacWherther?
Not yet.
Then do me the courtesy of leaving.
Well, let's go, Mr. MacWherther. No doubt this is an upsetting experience for the lady. Mrs. Duffield, I'd like you to know that when I start hiring staff, you will be the first contacted.
My dear Corporal Bennett, you are my knight in shining armor, my paramour. Your gallant rescue has placed you forever in my heart.
Mr. MacWherther, you're severely trying my patience.
Morning, man.
So, you've thrown Sally out.
Not yet.
Then, what's that money for?
Winslow's sponsoring the town dance. He thinks it would be a nice way of saying hello. Marie, what am I going to do? I can't keep holding off the sale.
Loan her the money.
If I had it, I would. But she owes $300. I just don't have it.
You?
When I purchased the livery stable, it cleaned up my personal account and put me in debt. I have less money than Jack Craddock.
Little jumpy today there, Corporal?
No.
You all right?
You seen Sarah Simpson out there?
Wasn't looking. Why?
Well, you and your stupid ideas. Young Andrews, the cowboy. Well, Swartz took off with Sarah and I had to rescue her. And now she's written me a love note.
Oh, yeah? My dearest Corporal.
You think it's funny?
Well, the situation does have some amusing qualities.
Mr. Denny, I hope you don't treat all your patrons as badly as this.
Mr. MacWherther tells me you're opening up the Duffield house as a saloon. That's encroaching upon my territory.
Oh, you sound like you're afraid, Mr. Denny.
I run a friendly house here, sir. I can stand your competition.
Even though I'm bringing in 10 dancing girls from the Mississippi?
Mr. Winslow, can I have a word with you?
Sure. Go ahead, Corporal.
It seems that you're not a very popular man here right now.
I'm here to turn a failing business into a profitable one. I'll be popular soon enough. Looks good, men. I doubt that old Billings ever looked so spiffy.
The only reason that Sally Duffield is failing is because she needed to help her family.
Oh, that may be. Fact is, that building's for sale, and I have the right to buy it. Things change, Corporal. It's called progress.
Corporal Bennett!
Oh. Hello, Miss Simpson.
Well, I was wondering, did you get my letter?
I did. Yes, I did.
Oh, good. I just wanted you to know how I feel.
That's a nice-looking filly there, Corporal. I'm surprised you'd have the time to worry about an old maid like Sally Duffield.
Hello. What are you doing?
I'm leaving.
You've got until midnight.
Wendell, I won't have the money.
I'll move everything I have into your account.
Thank you, Wendell. But I know you don't have enough. After George left, I made that boarding house a success. Now it's just a reminder of my failure.
Ma'am, let's put this matter to rest, shall we?
Mrs. Duffield has until midnight.
When I let Mr. Clutch and Helena know how shabbily you've treated me, I don't think you'll have a job, Mr. MacWherther.
She has until midnight.
Fine. I'll wait a few extra hours. Good day.
Wendell, don't throw your job away because of me. Sell it to him.
No. I'm within my rights to hold him off until the clock strikes 12. Sally, don't leave. Who knows? Maybe the harvest moon will bring a miracle.
Are you sure about this?
As long as you do your part, it'll be fine. I already talked to Andrews.
Hey, folks, the party's here.
Strike up the band, boys!
The real party is over there, Mr. Winslow.
Sarah, let's go outside.
Why, Corporal, I'm not sure I should.
No, it's all right. You said I was your paramour. Let's go.
Corporal?
She said she doesn't want to go.
Get out of here, boy.
I will not. Unhand her.
All right. You asked for it.
You want more? Are you all right, sir? Good night.
Trevor, wait.
Worked like a charm, Clive.
I guess it did. Well, Jack, next time you want to help somebody, don't.
Listen up, folks. Glad y'all could come. It's been a real good harvest. But it ain't been good for everybody. Miss Sally Duffield here is having to leave town. So we ain't gonna get the pleasure of her smile or listen to her beautiful voice ever again. Sally, honey, you'd be so kind as to let us hear you sing one more time?
Oh, no. Thank you. Corporal?
In Scarlet Town, where I was born, there was a fair maid dwelling, made every youth cry well away. Her name was Barbara Allen.
It's for the singing.
All in the merry month of May, when green birds are a-swelling, young Jimmy Green on his deathbed lay for the love of Barbara Allen. Slowly, slowly she came up, and slowly she came nigh him. And all she said when there she came, young man, I think you're dying. He turned his face unto the wall. In deathly pain he fell in. Adieu, adieu, adieu to all. Adieu to Barbara Allen. Adieu, adieu, adieu to all. Adieu to Barbara Allen.
$250. There it is, Mr. MacWherther.
That isn't enough. The amount in arrears was $300. What are you trying to pull?
That's $300. Congratulations, Mrs. Duffield. That covers the amount in arrears. I'll inform head office that you have met the terms of our agreement.
You can't use bank funds to repay a loan from your own bank.
They're not bank funds, they're mine. And I can do with them what I please.
Do you know how much business I could bring you? My saloon could bring in free spenders from miles around.
I'm all for progress, sir. Just not the kind that has your face on it. Good night. You can keep your home now, Marshal.
I appreciate it, Wendell.
So do I.
I think your side, Clive, needs to go this way. Yeah, this way. And your side, Jack, needs to go that way.
Yeah.
That way?
Mm-hmm. How does it look to you, Sally?
Crooked or straight, looks wonderful. But the Marshal side is a tad too low.
Only one thing worse than one woman trying to make up her mind is two.
How would you know?
What are you trying to say by that?
The advice you gave Trevor. I doubt you have any idea what's on a woman's mind.
Tarnation, you two want to decide on something? My arm's just about to fall off here.
You be careful, Marshal, or I may have to consider raising your rent.
How much higher did you say you wanted it? That'd be good there? Huh?
Good.
Ow!
Hello.
Hi. You know, Marie, we don't seem to spend enough time together anymore.
With the town filling up with new faces, all needing supplies and doctoring, there isn't enough time.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of never being able to lose Craddock.
Well, Clive, now you've got me all to yourself.
Well.
Howdy, Marie. Zach told me you'd be taking your dinner in the saloon today, so I had him fix us a nice little table for two in the back there. I don't know if there'll be room for you, though, Clive.
Nice.
Afternoon, Clive.
Archie?
do that for 5 years.
Hold on there, Clive. The fight's over. You know, maybe next time you shouldn't lead with your face.
I haven't said anything yet, Clive. But already mighty tired of this position.
Uncuff him, Jack.
What?
You heard what I said. Uncuff him. I'll be responsible for him.
It's your funeral.
Can you get rid of those cobwebs? I'd like to talk to you.
It's an old friend of mine.
They sure got some curious way of saying hello, ain't they?
You made a fine life for yourself. Well, I spent 3 years in jail. Now, why did you run out on me on that day?
Believe me, I couldn't have saved you.
No, maybe not, but you could have given me a fighting chance. Look, you owe me that chance now.
I'm wearing uniform now. Those days are behind me.
Right behind me, too, but... No, I'm talking about a straight job.
Here?
Now you're hurting my feelings. Look, I thought we were friends.
Look, I'm a different man than the one you once knew.
No. No, you're not. I didn't know a man. I knew a boy.
Archie, wait up!
They gone?
Yeah, I think so. But I see what we got.
Only got those 2 chickens. Some bread and... Yeah, and this.
What's the matter, boyo? Your daddy never let you have a dram?
These things aren't ours, Archie.
Oh, aren't they? How long do we work there without pay? 2? 3 weeks? Hey, if you're not gonna have a slub, hang it over to me.
That's
Smooth. Yeah. Enjoy life.
I never drank before that night. We sure had some good times.
Yeah, we sure did. So, you gonna help me, boyo?
Yeah, Archie. I am.
Are you sure about this?
The company guaranteed me this new safe could withstand the force of 2 sticks of dynamite. Before I put a penny in here, I want to make sure of it.
Why not just take them on their word?
I don't trust them. That salesman was slicker than a salmon. Keep your head down, Sally.
How slick did you say he was?
Hello, Marshal. You looking to make a deposit or a withdrawal today? think anyone noticed this? Excuse me, Sally. This strongbox will have to do until I get that new safe replaced.
Do you think the warranty's still good?
Yes, who is it?
You the smithy?
No. Mr. Hart is supposed to be the smithy here, but of course he is once again absent, a fact which should be a surprise to no one. I am the owner of this livery stable. Well, what is it you want?
My horse threw a shoe. I was hoping...
Yes, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Is there anything else?
I was just wondering where I could leave her.
Wherever you want. I'll get to it as soon as I can.
So did you find him a job yet?
How did you know?
Half the town's been in here asking whether they had to give the Mounties' friend a job or not. Ain't exactly seemly behavior, Clive.
You know of anything?
What is it with you two, anyhow?
We chummed around together when I left home. Showed me another side of life.
Did you try MacWherther and that fellow Hardy's got working at the livery? He ain't hardly able to shoe himself, much less an animal.
Don't seem like Archie and a banker would make good company.
Mr. Stanton, you've got yourself a job.
You all right?
Nothing. A minor accident earlier. Are you certain you can handle the work?
See these hands? Steel in the forge.
I can see that. Excuse me.
Steel at the livery of Fort McLeod's jail.
Now, if you would be good enough to sign this. It's nothing. Just a simple contract. It states that if you injure yourself while in my employ, I am not liable for any claims against the business. Ah, excellent. So, where do you two know each other from?
Oh, the corporal and I, we robbed a bank together.
Ah, Mr. Hart. You decided to make an appearance.
Yeah, I'm here for my wages.
You're out of your mind. You're fired. Mr. Stanton, you can start tomorrow.
I don't understand why you didn't just lock the money in one of the cells.
Thought it was too obvious a place, Marshal. Mr. Stanton, I can't believe you had the nerve to come back here.
What are you talking about? I am working here, aren't I?
Not after finding this in your belongings. Marshal, do what you have to do.
What's going on?
Your old friend here just robbed MacWherther.
I trusted you. I put myself on the line for you.
Look, I didn't do it.
And who did?
I don't know. But as God is my witness, it wasn't me. Clive, I won't go back to prison again.
Where are you going, Clive?
Stanton didn't take MacWherther's money. I think maybe Hart did.
Well, maybe I'll tag along with you.
Sure.
I'll just go get...
We met in a lumber camp. Yeah, I hauled your corporal off the boss. Yeah, the man was cheating Bennett out of his wages. He's got a nasty temper, your Clive.
It's gotten better.
Well, we rode together for 6 months. What with never being married and never having any children, of course, I took to Clive like a son for a while. You don't plan on riding with me forever, do you?
I thought for a time.
Gone home to your daddy.
No, I'm never going back. I've had more fun with you than I ever did at home.
We'll see, boyo. We'll see. Young Clive was like a dog with a bone. Once he got something stuck in his craw, it's the Anglican in him.
What happened?
Well, we split apart. I went one way and he went the other.
Why?
That's for him to tell you, not me.
It's a waste of your time, Clive. Whatever you owed him's been repaid.
No, it hasn't. Not by a long shot. Are you sure about this, Arch?
Hey, you're not getting cold feet on me, are you? Look, I told you, there's 100 other men I could be using to do this. You can walk away now, if you want to.
No. I'll do it.
All right? Hey, it's just me and you. Hey, come on.
Archie, are you sure there's nobody in this bank?
Relax, boy. Okay. If you hear anybody coming, you knock once. Right? All right. Then I'll be out like Quicksilver. Hey, it's easy.
I don't think I was ever so scared in my life. Here was a preacher's son keeping lookout on a robbery. Archie said he had to crack the safe, and it might take some time. Well, it did take some time. Time enough for me to stop paying attention. Excuse me, ma'am. I think you dropped this.
Yes, thank you. I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Mr.
Macintosh. Angus McIntosh.
Well, it is a pleasure, Mr. McIntosh. You're new to these parts, aren't you?
I am. But I take it you're from around here?
Yes, indeed I am. In fact, my father's the sheriff. Oh, look, here he comes.
Excuse me, ma'am. I think they'd been watching us from the moment we rode into town. I don't know if Archie could have gotten away. But I do know I didn't give him much of a chance.
The old straight and narrow, huh? You know, I could make money telling that story.
Jack, don't.
I wonder what it's worth to you to keep it quiet.
I trust you to keep this in confidence. I don't want you telling anybody.
Keep your skivvies on, Clive. It's between you and me. For now. Come on, kid. There he is.
Art! Stop where you are!
over the money you took from the livery. Fella's sure going to a lot of trouble for a lousy $7. $7? What are you talking about? I had a week's wages owing to me. I took it. What about the rest? What rest? Hi, Archie.
Jimmy?
What are you doing here?
I've been following you, Arch. I waited a long time for a chance to get even. Seems I found it.
What happened between us is ancient history.
I was engaged to that girl.
She would have left you anyway, Jimmy. She was the type. I mean, even this handsome face didn't hold her for long.
Look, I don't want to hear it. You stole her and you're paying. And now I'm rich. I just wanted to let you know who put you there, Arch.
Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy!
I ain't finished yet. What do you keep, banker's hours?
I'm getting there.
Not much of a job, but I guess it'll get me to the next town.
Excuse me.
It's criminal to charge for work of that quality.
It was you. You're the one who stole the money.
You and I are going for a ride.
No, you're not. Drop your weapon.
He's the thief.
So, Wendell. Have to wait in line. Let's go, buddy.
Mr. Hoop, hold on there, MacWherther. Give me that bag.
Nothing but a thief, scoundrel, a scallywag. My sir, you are lower than a slug.
You never could keep your mouth shut, could you, Jimmy? I remember Nellie telling me that.
Get in there.
Mr. Stanton!
Get out of my way, MacWherther.
It all worked out, didn't it? I'll admit, jailing you was a calculated ruse, but I thought it would flush the real criminal out.
You know what I like about you, MacWherther? You have larceny in your heart.
Mr. Stanton, you will be coming back to the livery. Mr. Stanton! Mr. Stanton!
I knew he was innocent. I was right.
Makes a nice change once in a while, don't it, Clive?
You're fitting in. You know, I believed you, Archie.
Yeah, I know, boyo. If you want me to move on, I will.
Archie, I'm proud of the uniform I'm wearing. I shouldn't be ashamed of my past.
No, of course you shouldn't. You see, those were your roaring days. Every boy needs them.
I suppose so. Gonna stay around for a while?
Clive?
Are you ready for dinner?
I'll be with you in a minute, Marie.
That Marie is sure interested in you, Clive.
How do you know that?
Oh, we spent a few hours talking about you.
What'd you tell her, Archie?
Clive, come on.
Archie didn't.
Archie.
Shortcut.
Come on, get up. So this is your railroad? Nothing but trouble.
They aren't all like these two.
Marshal, I think you better come see something.
I'm a mite occupied, Willie. Get in there. Maybe you find your dignity before you lose your supper. How long are these railway men planning on staying, Clive?
I don't know. Willie wanted to talk to you. You know, him and his father are planning on leaving tomorrow.
You got a habit of prying into other people's personal affairs. You know that?
And it isn't fair to keep avoiding that boy.
Marshal, you gotta look at something.
Look, I'm really tired right now, Willie, all right?
Please, it's really important.
All right. Where'd you get that shiner?
Nowhere.
You been fighting again? What kind of a man was he, Willie?
I didn't really get a good look at him. Real dangerous looking. The date reads 2 days from now.
Well, probably just some hombre's idea of a bad joke. I reckon. Anyways, nothing to get yourself all fired up over, I'm sure. But, let's just keep it between you and me, all right? Good.
Marshal?
What?
I just want you to know I'm leaving tomorrow because I want to. I gotta find out about my pa, where I come from.
Son, you should be getting ready to leave. We go very early tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Marshal, I'll see you tomorrow.
Marshal Craddock?
I ain't got time to talk.
Huh? I just want you to know I appreciate all you've done for my son. But I'd like you to stay away from him from now on.
He's leaving tomorrow. Ain't that enough?
Corporal. These men have been laying railway track for 3 months straight. They're just letting off a little steam.
It's not the steam I'm objecting to. It's the explosives in the middle of the street.
Well, those just happened to fall out of their pockets while they were enjoying your lovely town.
They're so drunk they don't know what town they're in. Keep your men under control, Moss. Or they'll all end up in jail.
When are you gonna let them boys out anyway?
When I'm good and ready.
That's what he thinks.
Don't you ever miss Paris? How can you stay here? Knowing
all that is there? Of course I miss Paris. The shops, the fashion, the food. Do I want to go back? Never.
I can't understand.
I can see that. I suppose when you look at Bordertown, all you see is a small town in the middle of nowhere.
Maybe. But I think my son deserves a chance to see a civilized city.
And how would you know what your son deserves? Or wants? Where have you been all his life?
I was living at sea, Mrs. Dumont, but I'm finished with that now. Anyway, it was my son who asked for the chance to see his native country. Mrs. Dumont, this is a frightening prospect for me. But the boy has the right to see where his family came from. It may not be much, but it's something I can give him that Jack Craddock can't. It's time to go, son.
For just a minute. I'll see you again. I will be back.
You'll meet another girl in Paris. I hear the girls there are very beautiful.
Not as pretty as you. I couldn't be. Bye, Lucy. All right, Marie.
I hope so.
Bye, Willie. Have a safe trip.
I can't believe Jack wouldn't say goodbye.
It probably hurts him, Marie.
And not saying goodbye doesn't hurt, Willie?
Marshal!
Willie, had some business to do up this way. Thought I'd run into you folks on the trail.
I knew you wouldn't leave without saying goodbye. How far are you gonna go with us?
Till I know you're safe.
That is my responsibility.
Uh-huh. And I don't trust you with it. Get... Willie, I ever tell you how to find a good campsite?
No.
I didn't. Well, the first thing you gotta do is you gotta find the high ground. When you wake up in the morning, find a campsite floating down a hill or something. Then you gotta find dry kindling, pine boughs. Jack Craddock.
A couple of sticks in the right places,
and McLeod and Fergus are home free. Are you sure about this? Look, it ain't right to leave them rotting in jail, seeing as we got ourselves a key. And keep your eye open for that corporal. Hit the floor, boys! I think it was a dud.
Watch them, Marie.
I don't think they're going anywhere, Clive.
Open up, Moss. Moss!
Got a long ride ahead of us. Best fill this up with some fresh water.
I will not be ordered around by you, Marshal.
All right, then I'll do it.
I can get the water. That's not what I meant.
The creek down below there. Don't fall in.
Marshal, don't talk to him like that.
You should be more careful who you ride with, mister.
Frank Wilson.
Oh, Marshal?
Look, that man ain't got nothing to do with this.
Drop your gun, Craddock. We'll discuss it.
Marshal?
Okay, get over there and tie him up.
No.
Look, I know that you're not Craddock's kid. So that must mean that this fella here is your pa. Now, you want to tie him up or say goodbye? I only came here to kill one man, but I can make it 3.
Corporal! We got some more dynamite, and we'll use it if we have to.
Go ahead. I never did like this building anyway.
Well, Corporal, if you let us out, we'll let you ride on the railroad for free.
Sorry. I hate trains.
He hates trains. We're not dealing with a rational man here.
Look, why didn't you let them 2 go? You got what you come for. Why don't you just shoot me right here and get it over with right now? Look, if you want me alive, you better just slow down that nag.
Whoa! Well, it's not much farther, Marshal, don't you remember?
Yeah, I recall planting your brother somewheres around here. Didn't want him befouling the town cemetery.
You know, Marshal, they say that his spirit hovers near his grave until he's free. I want my brother looking down when I put a bullet through your heart.
You know, it's too bad your brother ain't worth the effort, huh?
Well, there's many kinds of poetry in the world, Marshal. This is mine. Corporal, it's getting a mite close in here. How about letting some of the men out?
I want all of them out.
Corporal, we're reasonable men. We're willing to negotiate.
I'm not.
Won't be long now.
Barbara, we're willing to surrender on your terms.
What are your terms?
Haven't decided yet.
Oh.
All right, come on out.
You gotta help him, Pa.
There's nothing we can do, Willie. We must try and get out of this alive.
What about the Marshal? We can't just let him die.
Don't get any ideas, son. I want to get to my brother's grave, but if I have to, I'll kill the Marshal right here.
You get the chance, Willie, you run. You hear me?
You promised to let us go if we didn't make any trouble.
Well, we'll be there in the morning. Nothing goes wrong. You may live to see another night.
Why don't we just do this thing now, Wilson? I'm getting sick and tired of listening to your voice.
Shut up, Craddock. You're gonna pay for killing my brother. A 19-year-old boy.
A boy killed 2 women? You know, I'm only sorry about one thing. And I didn't get to him sooner.
Shut your lying mouth. I'll cut your tongue out right now.
How you doing, Willie?
I'm all right. I think one of my ropes is getting loose.
That rattlesnake ain't gonna let you go. When time's right, you'll know it. You run for the bushes over there. He won't be able to track you in the dark.
I ain't leaving you, Marshal. What are you gonna do?
It's all right, I've been through worse.
Listen, Craddock, this is taking a big chance.
Where there's a chance, there's hope. It's more than that killer's gonna give you. When I get his attention, you run, all right?
No.
You're not gonna let me die on an empty stomach, are you? Goodbye, son. You'll be fine. Huh?
You're looking to get shot, Craddock.
Well, at least I won't die hungry!
No, Marshal, no! No! Come on! No! Come on! We can't leave him.
We must.
But he'll die.
Sweet dreams, Frank. It's a mighty fine piece of work you did back there. I owe you one, all right?
You taught my son well. I owe you. I'll get more water.
Much obliged. Come here and sit down. There's the North Star.
That's the one I follow to get home, ain't it?
Sure is.
Will it be shining where I'm going?
Truth is, Willie, I don't rightly know. But there's one thing I do know. You're gonna experience a whole new world out there. You're gonna learn things and see places I ain't never even heard of.
I'm not really sure I want to go, Marshal. But I know I have to.
Uh-huh.
Well, remember when you went out to find about your pa? Well, I need to know the same things.
When it's time to come home, you'll know it. Come on.
Oh. Dad.
What?
What happened to your badge?
Oh, I lost that.
Excuse me.
Lost my hat, too. My favorite hat. You won't be needing it. Come here. Bennett! What in tarnation is that?
Well, while you were away, we thought we'd take the opportunity to air the place out. Well, Moss, you'll have to fix that, too.
Marshal! Dear Marshal, when I think of you and all the things that you taught me, I can't figure out why I'd be going away from here, but I am. I remember nights listening to your stories of Texas and Mexico and the Civil War. I figured the reason you were so smart is that you'd done things and seen things. Well, I gotta do that too.
Probably ain't proper for a man to say. But I love you, Marshal. And I'm gonna miss you terrible. But you better be there when I get back, or I'm gonna have to chase you down and find you. Your friend, Willie Haddon. Goodbye, Willie.
taking Mrs. Radway's offer, Jake.
Marshal Craddock ain't gonna stand for this, Mr. Talon.
You think he cares what happens to the likes of you? He knows your kind was meant to work the land, not own it. Take him. Yeah, that's it. Run him around again.
Papa! Papa! I'll kill you!
Look at
Drop it, son. Drop it.
Do like your pa says.
Papa.
Think about our offer, Jake.
I'll die first.
As you wish.
I'll be. Caught that hombre weeks ago.
Hey, don't be putting posters on my wall.
He's Canadian. He's wanted for robbing a bank in Butte.
Yep.
Isaac West! I waited a long time for this. You'd best prepare yourself to die.
Jack Sprat!
Let me look at you. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
How you doing, old friend?
I'm better than you from the looks of it. What's this?
Hey, Clive, come on down, Dean. I want you to meet an old friend, Isaac West. All-around rascal and reprobate. Finest gunman I ever met.
In the flesh.
Pleased to meet you.
Clive Bennett. Yeah, we rode together for the next 2 years.
Those are the finest 2 years of my life, Jack.
Yeah, and then I joined the Rangers. That was the last time we saw each other, I guess, huh?
That's right.
Why didn't you join, Isaac?
How many black Mounties do you know, huh?
There's one thing I don't understand about you. I mean, a man with your capabilities. Why are you fetching supplies for the likes of Joanna Radway?
Oh, come on, Jack. Now, you know, they ain't too much call for my type of talent. At least not on the right side of the law.
Yeah, but you could do better than that.
I've done worse. I just wish I wasn't working with them Talon brothers. They make Miss Radway seem like a traveling circus. You know what I mean?
Jack, Clive.
Marie, I want you to meet an old friend of mine. This here's Isaac West, Dr. Marie Dumont.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am.
How do you do? I want you to see something now.
Come on, Isaac. did this to you, Jake? Jake.
I'll take care of this, Marshal.
Don't be a fool. We're here to help you.
It was those men who work for Radway. They tried to buy his land for $50.
You don't know that?
Your son told me. I'm going to have to apply some iodine, Jake.
I'll take the boy out if you don't mind, ma'am.
Thank you.
Come on, son. Come on.
It's gonna be all right.
How come you got a gun?
Decoration. Some men wear diamonds. I wear cold steel.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. You know, when I was about your age, saw my master beat my pappy to death for stealing some food. And I swore before God and my mama that I was gonna kill him. So I stole this pistol, and I practiced. And I practiced until I could shoot a fly right out of the sky.
Did you kill him?
Who, the fly or my master?
Your master.
No, I grew up. He went crazy, and I lost the anger. You don't believe me, do you? See that can? Come on, give it. Come on, pick it up. Come on. Get over there. Now I want you to toss that can up as high as you can.
I wish I could shoot like that.
Hey, boy! You get back to work before I kick your black butt all over this town.
Yowza, boss. I'm sorry, boss.
Wait! That's one of the men that hurt my father. They wouldn't have done that if he was more like you.
They'll still get away with it. They're white.
Why does Joanna Radway want Jake's land so badly?
Well, there's a creek runs through it all summer.
Why does she just offer him a decent price for it?
Because she's cheaper than a burlap sack. Hey, Isaac.
Yeah?
You want some company out to the ranch, maybe?
Sure.
What do you know about all this, anyhow?
Hey, you know me, Jack. I keeps my head to the ground. Go!
For now, I'd like you to keep your head up.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I could use your talent around here.
What are you saying, man?
Bordertown's growing. Might have called for a deputy.
A what?
I could make some inquiries, see if I could swing it for you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you let me know how them inquiries go here. Yeah, go, here.
I think it'd be best you didn't let on to Joanna Radway that we're friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Hell, get up.
What do you want?
Maybe I ought to bring out what's left of Jake Carlton to remind you.
I sent my men to make a purchase offer, nothing more.
I heard that ain't all they did, so don't be lying to me, Mrs. Radway.
Hank,
Yes, ma'am.
what happened to Jake Carlton?
Well, ma'am, we caught him trespassing on your property again. Well, you know these people, Jack. Sometimes you gotta use force just to let them know who's still in charge.
You know, scum like you that gives Dixie a bad name, you know that? Look, I'm gonna be checking on Jake every now and again. You best pray nothing happens to him, because if it does, I'm gonna come looking for you. You understand me? I can't hear you!
Yes! I understand.
Money was never an object, Marshal. I'd gladly pay double to get that land.
Since you only offered $50 on a $500 piece of land, I'll keep you to that. You can count on it.
Fools, because of your actions, I'll have to pay heavily for that miserable piece of sod. Hank, fix the buggy for tomorrow.
You know, I don't know who deserves it more, her or them niggers. But once they've signed the deed, no one will question that they've gone, and the money is ours. Now, after what I've been through today, killing them Cardinals will be a bonus.
There's $1,000 here, Marshal. Would you like to count it?
It ain't necessary.
I trust you will allow me to bargain with Mr. Carlton.
Just pay him what's fair.
It's $1,000. Take it or leave it.
You dragged me across the rocks and the dirt until my flesh was raw.
Now, look, I apologize for that. But one way or another, we're gonna get what we want. At least this way you can buy yourself a nice little piece of bottom land. Far away from the likes of me.
Papa.
Stand right here.
$1,000 would make Jake Carlton a rich man. Might be the best thing for him and his boy.
Being chased off your land is the best thing?
He ain't being chased off his land. He's been bought out for a good price.
I still think we should go take a look.
If anything happens out there, Isaac will tell me all about it.
I don't think the Talon brothers are too partial to Negroes. He may not have a chance.
You gotta promise me you won't kill my son.
Absolutely. No, I like the boy, Jake. It's just you I want to kill.
You got your deed, you got your money. Let us go.
Throw in the boy.
Not my son. You said you wouldn't hurt him.
I lied. What do you want? The money? It's all here. Pick up the gun. Pick it up. They'll hang you for this.
Boom. Pick up the gun.
All right, then. Repeat after me. I am a worthless man, and Isaac West is my master.
I am a worthless man, and Isaac West is my master.
Hank, that was beautiful. You know something? I think you and I can be friends now. You never knew my pappy, but you just died for him. Here. The $500, burned the deed, buried them, and everybody think they just ran away.
Blood money.
What? To take the money, I killed them for you.
You killed him because you wanted to, nothing more.
Take the money.
Papa.
No? Well, all right. See you around.
Whoa!
What's happening here, Jake?
Shot through the heart. Both of them.
You want to tell us about that?
Got nothing to say, Marshal.
Those men came here with $1,000. Now they're lying in a grave you're filling? You want to tell me about that?
Jack. I don't think he did it. He doesn't even own a gun. I think it was Isaac.
You're crazy. You got hash for brains, you know that?
You know someone who could shoot better than that?
Stay here, Corporal. I'm going alone. Come on. Go. Ah! Making sure it's all there?
Self-defense, Jack.
Is that why you're running?
Well, you know me, it's time to move on.
With Jake's money in your pocket,
It ain't
right?
Jake's money. It's Miss Radway's money. Now, if you want her to have it, yeah, you give it to her.
I ain't here for the money. Get up.
Come on, Jack. We friends.
Is that what you thought? You thought you could pull something like this because we're friends? This is my town. This is my territory.
Yes, sir, Marshal!
What's happened to you?
20 years happened to me, Jack. 20 years of having to shovel manure while you white boys just rode the plains.
I offered you a job.
What, you inquirers? Wouldn't have turned out to nothing.
I gave you a chance. You let me down.
I let you down.
Yeah.
You people, you let me down all my life. Man, I've had to swallow my pride so many times I'm beginning to gag on the taste. And I love you. I love you like a brother. But you ain't taking me in, Jack.
Then draw!
Don't do this.
Draw.
You know, I'd have been a good ranger.
Stop talking about them times, Isaac. I don't want to hear about them anymore. You hear me? I don't want to hear about them anymore. regulations.
Times sure do change.
Yep. So do people.
Wait, look, Jack, here's the deal. Look. You drop the keys, right? And I two-fist you down the stairs. Pick up the keys, and I dash out the back. And nobody will ever know.
It don't work like that, Isaac. It don't work like that. Come on.
Hey, wait a minute, what's this?
Jake's going with you. He's gonna testify on your behalf. Come on. Howdy, boys.
Mr. West?
Yeah, kid, what is it?
I'd like to thank you for helping me and my pa.
Yeah, sure. Hey, boy. Here. You follow in your daddy's footsteps, you hear me? He's a good man. He's a fine man. And you be proud.
Yes, sir.
Jake? What will you do after the trial?
I don't know, Corporal. Mr. MacWherther's opened up a account for me in Helena. Maybe I'll get myself a city job and send Samuel to school.
Take him away.
Till next time, Jack.
I know this has been hard on you. I just wanted to say that I respect you for doing it.
20 years ago, I might have let him go.
20 years is a long time.
Ain't it?
Hey, Marie. You'll get indigestion eating like that.
The worst fates a man can suffer, believe me. See what I mean?
Is he complaining again? Craddock, get that plate off my desk.
Take a look at Cale. That is, if you have the time.
What happened to him, Joanna?
You might say he's near dead from a bad case of stupidity.
What's going on?
You handle the near-dead part, Marie. I'm going to deal with the stupidity.
We went down under the creek. We were just digging with shovels as we saw these two nuggets big as your eyeball.
Howdy, gents.
Something we can do for you, Mrs. Radway?
Anybody with an appetite for life better get against the back wall.
Now, Mrs. Radway.
Put the glass down or I'll take your hand with it.
Help yourself there, ma'am.
Now, I really must object.
It's high time this den of iniquity.
Stop her! Do something! What do you want us to do, Zach? Shoot her? Well, it might be a good idea.
Only as a last resort, man.
Oh. Would you like a coffee? It's on the house.
No, not the bar.
That's enough. What are you gonna plumb loco, Miss Radway? Settle down.
I want this saloon shut down.
Sorry, Zach.
Now, Mrs. Radway, we respect your convictions as a member of Women's Temperance, but that don't give you any right to press it on others.
Especially with an axe.
Especially with an axe.
How's Cale?
Your young cowhand appears to have ingested some kind of poison.
What kind?
It's impossible to say.
I can tell you what it was. Alcohol. I demand you charge that saloon keeper with attempted murder.
Take her inside and keep her there, will you? Guess this just ain't been your day, huh?
I took delivery of a whole week's supply of whiskey this very morning. All I got left now is one case that was in the storeroom. One case. I sent a rider after the distillery wagon, but then it looked they wouldn't have sold it all at the next stop.
Take it you'll be wanting to lay charges against Joanna Radway, then.
That mean jail?
Usually does.
Kind of fit place for a lady.
Nope.
If she wants to pay for the damages, I'll settle for that.
All right, then. Tote up a bill. That cowhand of hers, name of Cale.
Yeah.
Was he in here drinking today?
Yeah. Came in about noon. Only had a couple, as I recall.
Listen, Zach, I don't suppose that could have been tainted whiskey.
Marshal, I deal only with making and Draycott. Licensed purveyors for the distillery. I don't cotton with no rot gutters.
All right. I was just asking. Come on, keep toting.
Right.
Are you sure you won't reconsider?
You heard me. I'm not paying.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Looks better in the dark.
Of course, that's when we get the brawlers and the drunks reeking of fumes.
Now, if I were you, I'd stay in the middle of the cell. Out of reach.
We could ring some kind of a curtain up there for privacy, man.
Oh, well, that might help. For a while.
Could I, have another look at Mr. Denny's bill?
Just 2 whiskeys, ma'am. I swear to it.
You had nothing else?
No.
Water, perhaps? Anything?
So, he'll live?
Yes, but keep him out of the saddle for a few days.
Mrs. Dumont, I can't believe you approve of all the drinking that goes on here.
My disapproval is hardly going to stop it.
But your actions might. I intend to fight to shut down that saloon. I want you to join us. A doctor's voice would help us.
I'm sorry. I sympathize with your feelings, but I can't approve of your methods.
Like you said, Marie, your disapproval isn't going to stop anything. Is it? Get up.
What are you doing?
Hunting. You gotta do something. I can't take this any longer.
Zach! What in tarnation are you doing here now?
I'm simply recording the names of the men entering and the amount of time each spends here.
Why?
I intend to post this information in town. I'm sure there are a few wives and employers who would find it interesting.
That ain't legal, is it? Marshal?
Let's discuss this inside.
You got no right. I'm warning you. You ain't heard the last of this. I'm not through with you yet.
Close the saloon and stop the filth! 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 Close the saloon.
Go tell Mr. Denny you caught up with us just in time. We got enough whiskey on board to restock the whole bar.
No, you don't.
Get on, lady!
Now, what do you think you're doing?
That's whiskey, boys! Whiskey dying on the street!
Miss Radway just said that if we dare put one drunk back there, them ladies are gonna tear him apart.
No spirit of cooperation, huh?
Well, I wouldn't say that. She's organizing their supper order. It's already longer than the U.S. Constitution.
There's no way to run a jail.
I should have stayed in Texas.
Macon? I think some of your stock has been diluted with a strong chemical.
I doubt that, ma'am. We get our stock straight from a licensed distillery.
I'm quite positive.
Wait a minute now.
Didn't that distillery clean out its pipes just last month?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I wonder with what.
Doc, we got a supply just west of town. You think you could test it for us? It won't take long. Aloysius, you go tell Zachary not to sell a drop till we get back with the doc.
That's a good idea.
All right?
Fine.
Hurry back now.
Corporal! Corporal! Corporal!
Yes, Mrs. Radway?
Corporal! Sally would like to go for a walk.
She's a prisoner, Mrs. Radway. She can't just go for a walk.
Corporal, jail may keep us in, but it doesn't keep the call of nature out, if you follow me.
Oh.
After Sally, there's Jean, then Anne here, then me.
All right, I'll get the keys.
Hey, Marshal. I heard Marie tell them some of their whiskey was by you.
What are you on about, Artemis? Tell who what?
Them two teamsters. They just left town. She went with them.
You sure about that?
Cross my heart.
Here, hang on to that.
Excuse me. Watch out there. Now, listen. You all been drinking it. You're still alive, ain't you?
Just takes one bad bottle. Ain't worth the gamble, Zach.
What we need around here is a tester. Somebody with experience with whiskey.
You sure I ain't paying for this?
No, get on with it.
Passable, but not great.
Anybody ever tell you not to ride off with strangers?
They've been mixing liniment with whiskey and making gut rot.
Rot gut, Marie. The word's rot gut.
I don't need your English lessons right now. Jack, thank you.
Don't get cranky with me, Marie. I'm trying to save your life.
You're right. I'm sorry. Keep trying.
Thanks.
Bad. I've been cut with horse rub and naphtha. It's good candy. Wouldn't serve it to France.
That's the end of the song.
It's been quiet for a while. Perhaps they've gone.
Probably moving for position. We're caught like rats in a rain barrel here, Marie. Now, I'm gonna move out, draw their fire. When it starts, you keep your head down, you run the other way, all right?
I'm staying with you.
And I want you to do what I'm telling you to do.
Have you ever won an argument with me, Jack?
Just don't come crying to me when you get killed, all right? You ready? Go.
We want dinner! 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 We want
I should have stayed in Toronto.
We want dinner! We want dinner!
You all right? Maybe we better keep moving.
Yes.
You gonna move first? All right. Gotta make these bullets count.
Whiskey peddlers in with this bunch. It wouldn't last a minute.
How long do you think I'm gonna last with them all out? Ah, Mrs. Radway, allow me to offer my heartfelt congratulations. You have saved all of my customers from the ravages of bad whiskey. Thanks to you, the saloon is now a safe place to drink in again.
Don't, for a moment, imagine you've heard the last of me, Mr. Denny. And you two, your jail is disgusting. Our reform committee will be seeking immediate improvements. Good day.
Jails weren't disgusting. Everybody'd want to stay in them.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least there's one happy man in town.
Who's that?
Artemis Boone. Since the scare, there ain't a man in town will touch a glass until he's tested it first. Go.
Marie. Oh. Just thought I'd look in on you. It's not every day you nearly get killed.
The fact that I didn't is a considerable cheer. Believe me.
Back there in the woods, it was close.
Real close.
So what's all this here?
Experimenting. I've been trying to see if there's an easy way to test for poisons in grain alcohol.
Well, that's all poison to me.
You don't drink, do you?
I can't, Marie. There's a big difference.
I don't understand.
A lot of reasons why cowboys drink. Some because they're happy, some because they're sad, some because, well, they're just cowboys. Others, well, they're just trying to fill up a big hole that stays empty no matter what they do. For them, the problem was there a long time before they touched the bottle.
That was you?
I spent some time with the bottle a while back, yeah. So can I give you a hand here?
By all means. Choose your poison.